All right. So now, all right. So I think I see what the problem was. Okay. Let me go ahead and record here. It's so weird. It's been a month I did a Facebook Live, so I'm trying to get everything together. Welcome. To come on so we can get this on the road or get this on the ball at least. Come on, please. Come on, Terry, where you at, my boy? Should be public, I believe. What you got? Oh, that's not okay. I did, so. Terry, come on, my boy. Come on, so we can. Wait, okay, I see it, okay. Alright, okay, there it is. Alright. I think we're getting on the ball here. Oh man, it takes forever to add somebody. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, yeah, you see me?
Yeah, he see me. What's good, my boy? What's good, people?
Man, what's going on, man? What's
Hey.
going on, Sly?
Hey, man, it's a long time coming, man, but we here.
Oh, you already know.
Man.
Blessed to be here, blessed to be able to, what I'm saying, have this opportunity with you, what I'm saying. I know we've been talking about it for a while, so, you know, it's time to put it into action. That's just all it is to it.
Oh, yeah, man. For those of you who are watching, welcome to the first episode of the Purposeful Journey podcast with my boy P. Brown here. I'm looking forward, man. It's going to be lit. It's going to be great. We got a lot of stuff that we're going to talk about throughout this journey, man. So stay tuned, relax, and just enjoy the ride, man. So, P. Brown, man, what's on your mind, man? What's going on?
Oh, man, just, saying, number one, all glory to God, man, being here today, to be able to, join this ride, what I'm saying, this journey. We've been, like I said, we've been conversing about it for so long that, it got to a point it was enough talking.
Yeah.
It's time to put it into action. So, with us being able to actually make this thing happen, man, it's a blessing, man. It's a blessing on top of a blessing.
Oh, for sure. I agree, man. And a lot of people I know have told me that I should start a podcast and everything. And I've thought about it for a while. So when you came to me, I was like, you know what? This is it. This is the moment right here. We got to get it going. Because I see you post your stuff, man. And I love what you post, man. So I'm just like, we got to collab. We got to vibe and just go with it, man.
Yes, sir. Indeed. Indeed.
Man. I'm excited, man. And I first want to dedicate this, man, to our boy Sean, man, who passed away recently. Shout out to his family, Jeremy, his wife Jessica, and their son. Sending lots of prayers their way. And speaking of that, I definitely want to start off, man, talking about the importance of friendships, man. Talking about how important it is to keep real friendships and value those friendships as much as possible, man. So how important it is for you, man, to keep those friendships that you have?
Oh, it's very important, man. It's like it's the lifeblood to me, because you know what I'm saying. When you have those true friends that you've been riding with for the long haul, been riding with since you were kids, been riding with since you was in college, and they still on your team today, man, they ain't just friends. I don't even call them friends. I call them family. You know, they like my brothers and my sisters type vibe. So, you know, it's very important to, you know, hone in into those types of friendships because those are the ones that's going to, you know, help you get along with the trying times. They're going to even support you in the good times. So it's very important to me. What about you, man?
Yeah, I agree, man. Because I'm very big on the friendships that I have. I'm very big on surrounding myself with good people like yourself, man. We go way back since like 2013, 2014,
Mm-hmm.
actually 12, honestly. So it's been like about 10 plus years. We go way back to the CSU days, and
Mm-hmm.
because I just love being able to share um, my experiences with people, to be able to relate to people. And what better way to do that is to develop those great relationships with people, those great brotherhoods, honestly, like you, Brandon, Jay, Heat, all of them, you know, because we all clowned around in college. You know, we had our moments in college. We had we had some
Absolutely. Absolutely. You know? But
man.
those are the fun times though. If you can't be around your homies, you can't be around your fam and laugh and joke and then you know you don't know when to be serious at the same time, man, then what kind of friends are you? You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
having those joking moments, you know what I'm saying, that's just the vibes, you know, it's a vibe.
Facts, boy. Hey, I see Jaden commented, man. Jay told me he was gonna come on here because I told him that we
I
were gonna
see what's happening, homeboy.
get.
What's good with it?
Oh man, look, Jay, good to see you, my boy. Oh man, I love it honestly, and I'm very big on that. You know, and friendship is always a two-way street for me. You know, you give what you get back, and vice versa. And it's just as long as you both put in the effort, that's what all that matters. Because if it's just a one-way street, it's not really a friendship. It's more of a transaction. You know, a business
Hmm.
transaction to a degree. So for me, friendship is always going to be a two-way street. You got to make sure that you do your part, they do their part to work together. And it's not always going to be easy. There's always going to be some hiccups, maybe some heated arguments, but it's all about how you handle those as friends, you know. So
Oh yeah. And I tell you from personal experience, I don't have my run-ins with a lot of my friends. You know what I'm saying? We don't had disagreements, we don't have arguments, we don't have fights. But like you said, man, it's a two-way street. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to apply that pressure to keep your friendship strong, then the pressure should be applied back to you. You know what I'm saying? It is no such thing as, you know, one person doing the job and the other one just kicking back. Everyone has to contribute. With no contribution, you don't have any dedication. And without dedication, you got a dead friendship. And that's just what it is.
hey man, you speaking facts, man. You just speaking to me right now, bro. I'm telling you, speaking to me, man. Because I tell people that every year my circle gets smaller and smaller, but it kind of grows at the same time because God is removing some people out of my life who were only there temporarily, or people who have just been there just to use me. Because you have a lot of those friendships that, in one way, you think is going good, but on their end, it's like they're taking everything from you, and then once they literally suck you dry, they will leave you high and dry and then move on to the next person. Those are like leeches, people who just use you for what you have instead of actual genuine friendships that y'all want what's best for each other. Y'all hold each other accountable. And it's so important for me.
Oh,
So,
yeah, man. You gotta, you know, it sounds a little cliche, but it still hold its own weight at the end of the day. You got to separate the real from the fakes. You
mm-hmm.
really, that's a true statement. You got to really separate the reals from the fakes. You know, and how I say, and the reason why I say that is because you'll realize as time progresses and you start seeing life more, you start going through life more, and you having these different types of life experiences, these life crises,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna realize who been in your corner the whole time, and you're gonna also realize who been in your corner only to see you shine, but never wanted to see you, you know, come out of your hole. And so I had to learn that too as I got older. You know, I'm 33 now. You know, I had to learn that as a youngin'. Like sometimes the people that I've been rocking with since elementary school ain't gonna be the ones that I'm gonna rock with as an adult. You know, I had friends that I met like you and, you know, he and all them. Like, I met y'all in college, but it felt like I've been knowing y'all my whole life. And then to reciprocate that, I've been knowing people my whole life that are no longer in my life. So, you know what I'm saying? All because of just some various reasons. It could have been because they were, being insincere and they were just, just wanted to bounce. It's because God remove people out your life when he see that they don't see fit in your, vibrations. So there we is. There we are.
Oh man, for sure. Like when it comes to those friends that you know for like, or people that you know since like you little, since grade school and stuff, sometimes let's just be honest, you may have known them for a long time, but that doesn't mean that y'all were friends for that long. Y'all just known each other that long. Like you said, I've met people in college who I've developed so much of a close relationship with, to the point where I feel like I've known them forever, even though I've known them since college. I've just developed that friendship with them. There's only a few people that I've known since grade school that I'm still close with, that they're like family to me. There's a few people on this earth that I've known since grade school that are just like family to me. But other than that, it's mainly people who I've met through high school, through college, who I've known like since then, but it feels like forever because of how much we really grow our friendship, how much you contribute to this friendship, and just how we both know how important it is. We want this friendship to work, and sometimes, let's just be honest, sometimes you grow apart. That's a part of life. It is nobody's life happened. You grow apart. The love is still there. You just grow apart. Y'all go y'all separate ways, and there's nothing wrong with that. So we just gotta learn to stop giving CPR to dead situations, because we have a habit of trying to revive certain things that God put to the side or God removed for a reason. And it's just man, like I wish this person was still here. I wish we were still cool, still friends. Yeah, we all have those moments. We all do. But it's a matter of understanding that everything happens for a reason. We're not the way we were for a reason, whether it was intentional, unintentional, no matter what the reason is, things happen, unfortunately. And it's just about rolling with the punches at that point.
Exactly. And to your avail, what you just said, we got to stop giving CPR to a dead situation. That spoke to me, because I was one of those people of trying to revive something that wasn't meant to be alive, and because I was trying to revive something that wasn't supposed to be alive internally in my spirit, that killed me. So I had to bounce back, and I had to ask God to help resurrect me in my spirit, because I let someone that I was trying to hold on to, dictate how I need to move in my life, and it hurt me in the process. So I love when you said that, because that right there, to anyone that watching that live, man, you gotta let things go. You gotta let things go. You gotta let people go who's not meant to be in your life. Like, it doesn't matter if it's a friendship or a relationship. I'm gonna go ahead and keep it a solid with it. Even your flesh and blood, you know what I'm saying? Your friendships that you met 5-10 years ago, I look at some of my friendship as, deeper than my blood relatives. You know what I'm saying? No offense to my blood relatives who watching it, but they have seen my highs and my lows that, my blood relatives have not seen. So of course I'm gonna put them in the category as my flesh and blood, even though we don't share the same bloodline, or even though we don't share the same last name. They still family at the end of the day, because God, brought us in our lives together, brought us to become that family, that lifeblood,
Exactly. And you've heard the saying, like, family isn't always blood related. It's not. Like, you got you my fam for life. You, Jay, Brandon, all y'all fam for life. And that's the truth, because y'all treated me like family. I've treated y'all like family. And it's literally a family dynamic that we have, and because we're brothers. We're not just fraternity brothers. You're my brother for life. And the fact that, I cherish those family relationships, I cherish those friendships that I have with y'all, it really means a lot to me, and vice versa. So I really, really love that, because like you said, not all family has your best interest at heart. No offense to my family. I love my family to death. But sometimes not all of your family has your best interest at heart. And that's just called a spade there.
Right. Absolutely. And And just another thing I just wanted to touch on too, man.
Yeah.
When God sends someone in your life, man, this also could be a cliche, but it's a fact. They can teach
Mm-hmm.
you a lesson or they can be a blessing. Fortunately, gratefully, thankfully, all the friends that came in my life and within the last few years, they've been a blessing. I've had folks to become lessons, you know. They showed me things that I didn't expect to see from them,
Mm-hmm.
but it was meant for me to see from them because it showed me how I need to move with the friends that I still got in my life into this day. You know what I'm saying? So I thank them. I used to be mad at them, but I thank them now for opening my eyes to see what I'm missing and what do I have in my life right now. Because without them teaching me that lesson, I wouldn't understand the blessing that I got.
Facts, man. Facts. I'm thankful for everything that I've learned in any relationship that I've been in, that I've had or still have to this day. You know, some friendships are gone, but I'm thankful for the lessons that I learned from it. You know, what I took from it, the memories that I shared from it, the memories that I took from it, I'll always hold dear to my heart. But it's just about what you learned from it and moving forward with that and applying that. Because not everybody is meant to be in your life forever. And that's the truth. Not everybody's meant to be in your life forever. And we sometimes have a habit of trying to keep people in our lives when it's meant for them to leave. When
Mm-hmm.
God has where it's time for that season to end. You know, with every end of a season, a new season begins. So you
Mm-hmm.
never know what happened in that new season, but you just gotta trust that God is going to provide. You gotta trust that God will work it out. You gotta trust that God knows exactly what He's doing because He knew exactly what was going to happen before it happens. He is the one who sets everything out for us. He is the author and finisher of our faith at the end of the day. So we have to learn that seasons come to an end. Seasons will come to an end, and that involves friendships, relationships, whatever the case may be. And speaking of relationships and friendships, I want to touch on something because when it comes to friendships, it's important to just be real with that person. It's
Right.
important to hold them accountable. Please don't get to a point where you have to please people just to keep them in your life as friends. Because people pleasing will not do anything but drain you and make you miserable.
Mm-hmm. You're absolutely right about that, man. Like, it's okay to have that confidence, and it's okay to, you know what I'm saying, have that accountability partner, but yeah, like you said, man, don't be a people pleaser, man, because at the end of the day, you gonna expect something out of that person, and they're not gonna give you what you expected, and then now you looking stuck, and you wondering, well, what the heck happened?
Yeah.
Like, I thought this person was real, I thought I was real, because you can lose yourself in the process of that too. So you got to make sure that you protecting your energy and your peace at the same time. Because if that, like you said, if that person's draining you, then who's gonna pour into you? You can't pour out of an empty cup. So if you pouring into somebody and they're not pouring into you, then you draining yourself out, and then now you at the bottom. So now you got to find someone, or you got to be around people who gonna give you that vibration to bring your energy back up, because now you low. I can speak that from personal experience, man. It's not fun at all, at all.
Dang, man. Because I've in my past, I've had a habit of trying to please people just to keep them in my life or to make them happy or just to, just to be like, oh, okay, they're my friends, so I'm gonna go with the punches. I'm gonna do with that, do what they do, whatever. But all it did was make me miserable. All it did was just tear me down just to make them happy. And it's not worth it, honestly. If it gets to a point where you have to please somebody or do something that they want to do just to please them, is it really a friendship? Is it really a friendship? Because, like I said, it's more so you pleasing them to make them happy. Let's just be honest. Not everybody's gonna like you. Not everybody's
Facts,
like that. This is how life is.
facts.
You know, if everybody likes you, something's wrong. Because I've had a lot of people tell me, and I'm sure you've heard this as well, that everybody likes you, Sylvester. Everybody likes you, this and that. You know, I've had a lot of people tell me that. And I'm like, I wouldn't say that. I know there are people in this world that don't like me. At one point in time, it would have hurt me, but now I don't care.
Right.
You can like me, you don't. That's fine. I'm still loved from afar, but I ain't gotta like you. Ain't gotta like me. I ain't gotta like you. That's how it is. You know, I don't care what people think nowadays. I do me at the end of the day. I do what God wants me to do. Whatever He tells me to do, I do it. Because at the end of the day, I'm not here to please man. I'm here to please the man above.
Yes, sir. Of course. Like, and that's what a lot of us have to understand. Like, we were put in this world for a purpose. We weren't put in this world to, like you said, to be liked. We weren't put in this world to like everybody. Because realistically, you're not gonna like how everybody moves. I'll be first to say that you're not gonna like how everybody moves, and they're not gonna like how you move. We probably got people right now watching this live video probably ain't, feeling what we're saying right now, and that's okay. If this is not, what I'm saying, what you're feeling, then that's okay. We can radically accept that. But we're doing what God asks us to do. And for those who do like us, we love you. But for those who don't like us, we still love you. Because guess what? We wish you nothing but the best.
Mm-hmm. Plain and simple, honestly. Like, I'ma still love you. I'm still wish you all the best in the world, like you said. But at the end of the day, you ain't gotta like me. But it is what it is. I ain't gonna sit here and cry, boo-hoo. I got too much going on to be sitting here and be like, oh my God, this person don't like me. Screw that. I don't care. Like, I'm done with that. Like, that part of my life is done. I'm still learning as I go, but mostly I'm done. Like, I'm moving forward. I got more things to worry about. I got better things to worry about than to sit here and worry about who doesn't like me or who doesn't think I'm this or that. That's your prerogative. If you don't like me, you don't think I'm that. That's your prerogative. That's your opinion. At the end of the day, look, I love me some me. I'm telling you that. I don't care. I love me to the day I die. Even then.
And that's the epitome of self-love. Is the best love. You your own best friend at the end of the day. Yes, you got a support system, you got close friends, you got best friends and things like that. But at the end of the day, you your own best friend in this world, and God is your best friend, when it comes to everything in all creation. So, it doesn't, like you said, at the end of the day, I stopped worrying about people not liking me. I stopped worried about it. It used to hurt me at first, but then when I realized, I'm like, well, you don't have to like me, but I know God loves me. And love goes way farther than likes. I can get 55,000 likes right now, but that don't mean any of them gonna give me the love that God can bring me. That don't mean anybody can give me the love that I can bring to myself. So why worry? Why fret on it?
Exactly. And one thing I know I want to talk about in another episode is about like comparing ourselves to other people, because that's also a part of that. We're gonna save all that. We're gonna save that for another episode because I got a lot to talk about.
Yeah. That's a topic for another day right there.
Man, I got so much to say about that. But friendships in general, honestly, they're a good foundation. Honestly, they really are a good foundation, and it's about how you build it, how you develop that foundation, and how far you go with it. Because if you let just the littlest of things affect your friendship, then it's just like, okay, then maybe y'all just need to cool it. Maybe y'all just need to call a break, whatever the case may be. But if your friendship is strong enough, you won't let anything get in the way of your friendship. Anything or anything might get in the way of you. Because that's how strong that foundation is.
Mm-hmm. And it starts with the foundation, man. Like, it starts from day one. Day one will determine how day 365 will be. So every day should be a step up to your friendship. Yes, you're gonna run into those roadblocks, and that's something that I myself had to understand. Like, in friendships, you gonna run into roadblocks. You gonna run into those things that you gonna disagree on. You may have to separate for a couple of days or a couple of weeks or a couple of months. I've had friends I haven't seen in a couple of years, but as long as I know that I can depend on you, even when we're not apart, we're not together, we're apart, it it's strength in it. Everybody says strength in numbers. I ain't gotta have no 1,000 friends, man, to see about no strength in numbers, man. I can have 2, 3 close friends, and they hold the weight that 1,000 people can't ever hold. So it all starts, like you said, it starts with that foundation. It starts with that building block, and then you just gotta elevate, man. Rome wasn't built in one night. God don't expect friendships to build in one night. It's a process, but you gotta trust that process. And the biggest process that we can trust right now is the Lord.
Yeah. Ooh, man, you about to make me run around this room. I'm telling you the truth, though. Look, you gotta trust the process. He knows what he's doing. Follow his GPS. Follow God's positioning system. I'm saying more information on that for another. Ooh, we got
another day.
Some stuff for y'all. Stuff for y'all this season. I'm telling you. I'm looking forward to what this journey will bring for both of us, as well as those who are watching and listening, because you never know who needs to hear this stuff. You never know who's going through something. You never know who needs these kind of words in their life. So for those of you who are watching, who have tuned in today, thank you guys again for tuning in to our very first episode, man, of the Journey podcast. I look forward to more episodes, more content, more topics, just more much needed conversations. Jay, love you too, bro. We love you too, bro. We appreciate y'all, man. We appreciate y'all for watching, man. Perry, you got to say, bro.
No, man, just stay tuned, man. This was the first episode, first of many. I prayed about this. Sly, we both prayed about this, man. It's just a blessing to be able to speak on things for people that want to hear us, and for us to be able to collaborate, man. It's been a long time coming. For those who watching, man, please, 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 please stay tuned for future episodes, man. We going up to another level, man. We want to take y'all with us. So let's join the ride together, man. I love y'all, for real.
Hey, man, we love y'all, man. Also, we just started a Facebook page, so we're still getting that together. But follow the Purposeful Journey podcast Facebook page. This will be uploaded soon as well on our podcast channel once we get that together. But thank you guys again for watching. Jay, we definitely need you to come on.
Right, man. Jay, come on with us, man. We know you got your podcast and stuff coming on, man. Like, join the ride too, man. For real.
You have to definitely come to yours for sure.
That's for real.
Shoot, man. But y'all be easy. Y'all have a blessed Saturday. And I hope that today is just a wonderful day, that you guys be blessed, be prosperous. Just enjoy the day. Seize the day. We love you guys. We appreciate y'all. And we'll see you guys soon.
Love y'all, man.